We are just days away from the Interim Budget 2024, an exercise that will be closely watched by taxpayers, corporates and investors and their likes. Industry body CII, or the Confederation of Indian Industries, has released a list of key proposals they would like Finance Minister Nirmala Sithraman to consider. They made suggestions on the economic front, of course, both indirect and direct taxes. But before we dive into those details, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to Moneycontrol for more such content. Among the many suggestions put forth, one that really caught our attention the most was the urge to create a new investment ministry. Amidst the rising number of investors showing interest in India, this ministry could facilitate investment opportunities within India, and it can also act as that single point of contact for facilitating private investment for both domestic and foreign investors, and also create a platform for Indian investors abroad. Yes, of course, there are recommendations to increase allocations under the various rural schemes like expediting payments under Manrega and also hiking allocations for the Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana for both rural and urban beneficiaries. And speaking of housing, it does suggest that the government could extend that interest subvention scheme available on low-cost housing, which covers the total housing cost of up to 35 lakh rupees instead of the 25 lakh rupees at present. Among recommendations in the tax reforms, it has asked the centre to move swiftly on the goods and services tax and make it a three-rate structure. It has asked for the inclusion of products like petroleum, electricity and real estate to be brought under the GST ambit. There are a host of items that the industry body recommends cuts in custom duty in certain items for both in imports as well as exports in order to boost trade. Now, when it comes to direct tax or personal income tax, CII has appreciated the government's efforts towards maintaining stability with the rates and also seeking no change in the structure as such. But it would like the government to rationalize and simplify certain tax provisions. For example, it recommends that the TDS provision of Section 194Q and the TCS provision of Section 206C1H that be made applicable only to payees or payers who are not registered with the GST. Another long-pending ask has been the simplification of the complex capital gains taxation regime, right from the rate of taxation to the holding period, as it varies for different asset classes. Moreover, to restore the indexation benefits for non-equity funds. It has suggested that the centre could consider a holding period or cut-off for determining short and long-term to a set at 36 months. And if share buyback tax at 20% is what has haunted listed companies, CII recommends that if a buyback is under the open market route, companies should be exempt from the buyback tax, as shareholders anyways pay capital gains tax on the shares sold. These were some of the recommendations that have come in from the industry body CII, and all stakeholders have their fingers crossed, hoping that FM Sithraman would have answers to some of those questions come Feb 1st when she presents the interim budget. And if you like this video and don't want to miss out on any of Moneycontrol's exhaustive budget coverage, hit the bell icon and keep logging on to moneycontrol.com.